What if I told you that you could buy a property for less than this? As a matter of fact, you don't even need this. You just start with zero, which is nothing down. Would that interest you? Well, I wrote the book about it, and so we're going to talk about today the 5 secrets to how you do real estate nothing down. Well, there are 5 secrets of nothing down real estate, but what does nothing down really mean? It means none of your own money. Somebody else might provide the money to you, and that's what we call creative real estate. So secret number 1 is every property that you see for sale can be bought with none of your own money. I mean, every time you see a for sale sign, somebody could provide the money for you to buy that particular property. So 100% of properties with for sale signs on them, can be bought that way. Most people don't think of nothing down real estate like that. They think the seller is going to carry all the financing and there's no money involved at all. Not true. That's why it's a secret, because most people don't understand what it really means. Now, secret number 2, you can take it with you. Ever heard that before? Yeah, you can all kinds of money, but you can't take it with you to the next life. Well, what is wealth? Wealth is your internal resources that you can take with you. The banker wants external resources. Cash, credit, cash flow, collateral. He wants you to prove and to qualify. But inside you, you have the other C's, credibility, courage, commitment, chutzpah. There are lots of other C words that represent your inner wealth. That's what wealth really is. And from that wealth flows all the external wealth. So that's why when I went to San Francisco and they took away my external wealth, I could create wealth starting from my internal wealth. Well, secret number 3. Have you ever heard of OPM before? Other people's money? Well, it's a lot more than that. It's OPR. OPR means other people's resources. Whatever you lack, you fill in your lack with other people's resources until you have your own resources, which are the YOR here for this secret. So remember, you can always buy property using other people's resources. How do you use other people's resources? Well, when I got started, I didn't have any resources, but I networked with people who did. And I would find them great deals. I was their bird dog. And they would do the deals with me. I either got half of the deal or they sold it to me and I made an immediate profit. So that's the resources I used in my case. In your case, you can do the exact same thing. You're going to be a bird dog for other people's resources. So there are thousands of properties for sale in your city, but only a tiny minority are the ones that you're looking for, maybe 1 in 100. These are all the realtor listed properties because their prices are pumped up really high and they're not highly motivated to sell, but a few, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 in 100 are highly motivated, and that's where you use other people's resources. Because when you use other people's money to buy a bargain property, your partner wins immediately and you win too. Secret number 5. The fastest way is the enlightened way. And it took me a long time to learn that lesson. If I had just learned this lesson much earlier, I would have made my wealth much, much more quickly. But there is an enlightened mindset. So let's talk about what that is. First of all, it's just having this persistent mindset. I'm always going to find a way. The way will open up to me. I'm always positive about it. Don't wanters are rare, but they're everywhere. Isn't that crazy? It's almost counterintuitive. If I keep looking, I'm going to find them. Number 3, don't do any harm. Don't do harm to people. It's like a doctor says, first do no harm. Treat people with respect and love, frankly. Then practice win-win. Make sure that they feel that they're winning, that they have this feeling that you have their best interest in mind, in heart. It's a tricky one. But if you learn this one rule about win-win, more people will open up to you and they'll bring their friends to you. And finally, commit to enlightened giving. When you give 10% of your profit first, as soon as you sit at the closing, you've got some money there, give 10% away to whatever your heart tells you. And then watch how opportunities just explode. It took me 20 years to learn that lesson and a bankruptcy where I lost everything and had to start again at nothing. And I started with that principle And as they say, the rest is history. Use these 5 secrets to find those highly motivated, nothing down opportunities, because they're all over the place. You can do it. You need this book, and you need it for free, because I'm going to give it to you. And it contains all the steps that we've been talking about. It talks about how ordinary people, and actually broke, poor, unemployed people can do this. So you have no excuse. Get this book. It's free. It's my gift. Click on this link right here. And in addition to your taking that next step, I'm going to give you a copy of the most successful success book ever written, Think and Grow Rich. Not only the words you're going to read, but you're going to listen to every word in that book as you drive to and from the job you hate. Think and Grow Rich and the audios and this book, The Challenge, are my gift to you. Click on that link right now. You haven't subscribed yet? Why not? Haven't you learned in this video you just watched, you learned valuable information that I gave you for free? Well, just think about all the other things I can teach you by just subscribing right here. Ring the bell. Let's get started. I'm looking forward to teaching you all you need to know.